Am I the a-hole for not mentioning that I'm biologically male? My coworker Daniel, 27M, recently invited me, 25M, to one of his friends' parties. From my understanding, it was going to be very casual with 30-plus people drinking and playing games, so I decided to go. On the day of the party, we finished our shift early and picked up a few drinks on the way there. When we arrived, Daniel introduced me to the host and a few of his friends before we got a drink and sat down. We played some games before Daniel left to talk to some other people, so I decided to check out what everyone else was doing. I found a small group of 4 guys playing a PlayStation 2 racing game and watched them for a bit before going to the bathroom and getting myself another drink. While mixing myself the drink, one of them approached me and asked me if I'm into console games. He never introduced himself properly, but I later learned that his name is Jay and that he's 28. I told him that I'm nostalgic about some console games since I used to play them as a kid. He asked me if I wanted to join them and check out some other games they had laying around. I agreed and we went back and I watched them play for a while. Eventually, Jay asked the others and me if we want to play a drinking game. I was already kinda tipsy, so I agreed and we start playing cards. We both have to take a few shots, and over the course of the game he gets kinda touchy with me and I reciprocate it. After finishing the 3rd round of cards, we decide to go to balcony to get some fresh air. It's kinda cold, so we cuddle up a little and end up kissing. Eventually, Daniel finds me and tells me that we have to leave now or we have to pay for a taxi. I reluctantly agreed and exchanged numbers with Jay before Daniel and I left. On the way home, Daniel interrogates me about what Jay and I have been up to since one of his friends mentioned us being touchy. I tell him we kissed and he reacted surprised but didn't say more. A day later, I get an angry text from Jay asking if I'm a boy. I respond with, "Yes, what did you think?" And he gets really upset and tells me that I deceived him and that he isn't gay. That made me sad, so I decided to just not respond anymore and to leave it be. Next shift, Daniel and I met. He was kinda cold, and I asked him if anything was wrong. He said that he thinks that it was wrong to not tell a guy who is obviously straight that I'm actually a boy and that his friends made fun of him for hanging out with me. Ever since then, he's been very cold to me, and I'm wondering if I actually did something wrong. For clarification, I get mistaken for a woman by strangers a lot, but I don't think it's possible for anyone who's talking to me for more than a minute to not realize that I'm a man. For the party, I was wearing Vans, sweatpants, and a hoodie. My name works for both genders. Edit, thanks for the replies so far. Just to clarify, I'm not trans, I'm a cis man.